How everybody doing today? I got another video coming today, and I just I just going to go over this chapter in Matthew. It's Matthew 16, Matthew chapter 16 verses 1 through 4, and and it's pretty much it's basically the paragraph in it is talking about the demand for a sign. And before I go over it, I just kind of want to talk a little bit more about it. Um, and people were demanding for a sign. More specifically, the Sadducees and the Pharisees were demanding for a sign of from Jesus, that he was the Son of God. They wanted to see him perform a miraculous sign, like say excuse me, bring stuff coming down from heaven. They wanted to see some form of sign that he was the Son of God. And his response to them was very interesting. And I'm gonna explain to you why it's very interesting, but I'm gonna read what he responded to them with first. And this is Matthew chapter 16, verses 2 to 4. And this is Jesus, Lord Jesus talking. He responded, he said, "When evening comes, you say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning, today it will be stormy, for the sky is red and overcast. You know how to interpret the appearance of the sky, but you cannot interpret the sign of times. A wicked and adulterous generation looks for a miraculous sign, but none will be given it except the sign of Jonah." And then Jesus then left them and went away. So the reason why his response to that was so interesting is because I was confused. I was like, okay, he told him that, but what does that mean? And so as I was questioning, I was like, what does that mean? Because I came across that. I was like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. But I know, there's a prophet Jonah. There's a book, Jonah, in the Bible. So what God had did, God has sent me to read Jonah. And I'm going to give you a brief summary about what happened with Jonah. Jonah was a guy who was chosen. He was a prophet who was chosen by the Lord to go spread the message, to spread the good news. And he fled. Instead of going to spread the message, he fled away from God and did the opposite of that. And my favorite verse, Proverbs 21:30, there's no wisdom, no insight, no plan that can succeed against the Lord. And Jonah's actions show that verse wholeheartedly. He tried to do everything. He hopped on the ship and tried to go away because God wanted him to go to Nineveh to preach, to warn the people. But he tried to get on the thing, and he basically tried to run away from what he was doing. And he was trying to run away from what God wanted him to do. And he ended up getting on the ship in a great storm. God allowed the storm to overcome that ship. And all the sailors on there, they all worship different gods. And they were like, yeah, hey, whoa, what is all this going on? And they looked at Jonah and they said, who do you worship? He explained, I worship the God who made the heavens and the earth. And they were all like, well, pray to him to stop the storm. Pray to him to stop the storm. And pretty much he was like, the only way you're going to be able to stop the storm is by picking me up and throwing me overboard. So they did that, and they pretty much all end up praying to the God. So Jonah ended up fulfilling his purpose while trying not to fulfill his purpose. He ended up being able to convert people to go back to God regardless of him trying to run away. And the reason why this sit with me is because it made me think about what Lord Jesus was telling him. He was telling the Pharisees and the Sadducees, you're looking for the sign of you're looking for a sign like a lightning bolt or fire or something miraculous to happen and right in front of you, but the whole time the sign was his presence. And that's what he was trying to and this is just it's registering with me now. That's what he was trying to help them understand. Is like, my presence, my mere presence is the sign, the miraculous sign that you are looking for, the miraculous sign that you want. Me being here, he came as a sign of Jonah. Just how Jonah went to Nineveh and he warned them, about what was to come about God, and they all went into a fast. and they went into a fast so they could get closer with God. And that's that's pretty much what he was trying to go over with that. When I like understood that, I was like, whoa, because it made sense. He was like, you're looking for a sign, but I come as a sign of Jonah, you know, to warn you guys. And he pretty much was letting everybody know this wicked generation uh, are being warned. There's a reason why so many people are coming out preaching the gospel, is because this generation is being warned. We're constantly being warned, yet we keep heeding God's warnings. I'm gonna let you know right now, God is infinite and zero. He has never lost a battle. Fighting against God is a terrible idea, okay? So what you want to do is you want to be wise. You want to avoid fighting against God. Stop fighting against what he has in store for you. You're setting yourself up for failure. You're putting yourself through unnecessary situations, just like Jonah. He didn't have to get swallowed by a fish. He didn't have to get overboard. All he had to do was just go to Nineveh, relay the message, and his will would have been done just like that. But he ran away. And this is also for people, you know, who God have called you to do something. Running away will only make you go through unnecessary situations. Face your problems head on. Take them on, run through them. All right, it's like an obstacle course. Yeah, obstacles are going to get in your way, but keep going. Jump over them. As another obstacle get there, leap. Keep going. God is with you. Don't stop. Keep going. And I like to tell everybody this consistent, because I've had my moments where I wanted to stop. I have moments where I wanted to give up. I have moments where I was like, nah, this ain't it. This can't be the way. But you have to keep going, okay? Keep going. Don't stop. Don't give up. Keep going. Okay? Thank you. This is a quick video. I just wanted to make this. You have a blessed day. You take care. God bless you.